I'm so glad to welcome you to a little practice of Qigong this morning. My name is Lynnie and this is Physio Ed. The first thing we're going to do is to find our ready stance. So bring the feet 2 or 3 inches apart. We're going to drop into this left leg. We're going to pivot out on the heel of the right foot and then lift the heel and pivot on the ball of the foot and plant it and shift our weight. Now the other foot, same thing. We're going to pivot on the heel, take a look at it, plant the toes, lift the heels and pivot and see what that feels like. A circle and this sense of floating down. Let's do that again. Circle, circle, nice big breath in and float it down. And then just a gentle lift with the breath, breathing in and breathing out. A wonderful breathing technique is to use some numbers as we breathe. And one of my favorites is to breathe in to a count of 4 and then to breathe back out with a count of 4. Doesn't matter how fast or how slowly we breathe, but that we maintain our focus. Do you notice as my hands move down that my knees are bending a little bit? And as I lift, they straighten, just a little gentle bend. You ready to inhale as we lift 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4, 3, 2, 1. And why don't you try 2 or 3 right now, silently using that count. Very nice. We're going to take this right hand again and the left hand and separate and release down to earth. Find your hips, little circles, real easy through the hips. Think about your tailbone drawing a circle on the floor. Speaking of the floor, you can wear your shoes if you're comfortable in your shoes, or you can be barefoot, just like I am today, whatever feels right to you, and then switch it and take a few in the other direction. And then we'll just use this circle and circle as kind of a place to come back to, a little home base to come back to. And we talk about gathering the energy of earth. Imagine drawing it into your feet and your hands, and then turning and lifting to the sky, looking up and drawing it down through the body. And maybe silently saying, may the chi flow through me. Let's do that one again, lifting and gathering. May the chi flow through me, the energy. May it balance and strengthen body, mind, and spirit. And that little lift and release, and a circle, and float it down. Now, shake out a leg and shake out a leg, and then let's just shake out the whole body a little bit. This is a wonderful Qigong practice to release stagnant energy that's in the body. Qigong, Qi is the energy, Gong is our practice. We could call it energy cultivation. I love that definition. And it's based on traditional Chinese medicine. Energy flowing through meridians, energy channels in the body, and also through pressure points. Very good. And then a little Tai Chi swing, and sometimes I like to open my stance. You want to let the back hand come and tap right at the middle of your back. That's an important point. And as the hand comes over to this left side, we're tapping the stomach, and on the right, the liver, to tonify. Now, think about the knees being a little springy here. Let your gaze move if that's okay, if you don't get dizzy. It's another really good one. Nice breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. And then just slow that down. Circle and circle. Nice big breath in and release. Let's come back to that ready stance. See if you can find it without pivoting out. You want to have the outside of the feet even with the outside of your shoulders. The feet are planted, that sense of earth beneath us. The knees are a little bent, slightly bent. The low back is relaxed. The shoulders are lightly open back. The arms, just shake them out a little bit here. And the chin drops ever so slightly. And any time that you want to have a smile, just let yourself smile. Now, rock it from side to side. This is the basic, very basic movement in Qigong, shifting of the weight from one leg to the other. We can use our hands here to draw energy up from earth and bring it down, and draw it up and over and bring it down. We could even use that count of breathing into a count of 4 and out to a count of 4. Qigong can be very subtle and simple, but it's also profound. And then come back to center. Make that circle with the right, with the left. Cross it over, lift with your breath, and settle back down into earth energy. Very good. Today we're going to talk about the stomach meridian, because Qigong is based on traditional Chinese medicine. There are 12 main meridians or channels of energy. And the stomach meridian is awfully important, of course, because it digests our food for the vitality, for the energy that we have for the whole body. So we're just going to lightly trace it here. It starts, sometimes the channels take odd passages. So when it starts right here, we're just going to tap right here under the eye. And then we're going to come down. It goes around the mouth and then down the throat and out near the collarbone. Now there's a branch that goes up. Do you notice I'm doing it with both hands? Because all of the meridians are on both sides of the body. But we're going to keep going down here. We're just going to smooth the hands down the front of the body, and then it comes straight down and then in a little bit, and it goes out. And if you're okay to go down to the knees and out the outside of the legs, right on the outside of that shin bone, and out to the big toe. And then gather energy and bring it back up. And if you're okay to trace it again, we're just going to trace down. Down the top of the legs, down around the outside of the knees, and out on the outside of the big toe. Very good. Bring it back up. We can also massage the belly, massage the stomach. So first, just create some lovely heat in your hands. Maybe the top as well as the palm. And then kind of wash your hands here to warm them up. And rub them together again. Don't forget to smile. And then draw that energy around. We're just going to come to the navel, and we're going to start making some real nice circles. You can even rock a little bit here from side to side. This is a very soothing thing to do. In traditional Chinese medicine, the emotions that we associate with the stomach and the stomach meridian, when things are out of balance, we have a sense of anxiety and nervousness. Sometimes we even go to the point of feeling overwhelmed. We can take this circle back. You know, that phrase that sometimes we use, I have butterflies in my stomach. Well, that just means I have anxiety and nervousness, right? So we want to think about soothing the stomach meridian, so that we invite a sense of trust and hope in, and even a sense of fearlessness with what we do. Very nice. We'll come back to this and just hold the hands here, breathing a moment. There's active Qigong. There's also this passive Qigong. And it's said that we build the energy when we hold positions. So just find that breath, maybe that count again, 4 in and 4 out. Now, a very simple move to enhance the energy of the stomach meridian is to drop the hands and bring them around. You know, we trace right down both sides of the body. So that's what we're doing here. We're just tracing the upper part of the meridian. We're gathering energy and we're drawing it down through the body. Nice big breath in as we gather, and breath out. Do you notice that I'm bending my knees a little bit again? Not trying too hard with any of this. Everything just really smooth and gentle as we move. Imagine drawing in this sense of peacefulness and oneness, and certainly relaxation. Find that flow of your breath, this one and one more. And then back to that little anchor place and release it down. And maybe bring your hands back, a little massage here again. And maybe that rocking again. So, in traditional Chinese medicine, not only does the stomach digest the food we eat, we can take this in the other direction, but it also digests thoughts and emotions. It's said when the stomach meridian is balanced that we have a greater openness to ideas. Very nice. And then kind of lock it in here, the sense of just drawing in, breath in, and exhale. Shake it out again. A little Tai Chi Swing again. Think about that point in the back, the middle of your waist, and especially today, on this left side, your stomach. We're just tapping it, tonifying, activating the energy. Let your head turn, let it be real easy. Couple more. Slow it down. Lift here and release. Lift with the breath and release. Now, shake it out. Come back to what ready feels like. Remember, feet planted, knees a little soft. Little release in that low back, a sense of relaxation to the chest, shoulders lightly open, hands loose, and chin lightly dropped, and maybe that smile adorning your face. Very good. This one is called Pebble in the Pond. So the hands begin here, and we smooth out. And as we do, we're going to bend the knees and come around, and the legs straighten. Breath in and exhale. Can you think of that, a smooth pond in front of you? You know what it's like when you throw a little pebble into the pond and those circles that move out on the surface of the water. So here we're offering healing to the stomach. Soothing regenerating, restoring. Where's your breath? Finding that flow of your breath. Inhaling as the hands come together and exhaling as they move out. Very good. And then that little lift and release. Circle with the right, with the left, and release it. Let it float down. Shake it out again. Shake a leg, shake a leg. A little walking movement here. Shift to that right side. And again, it's not about leaning out. I want you to feel that difference. I want you to exaggerate it and lean way out and notice how out of balance this is. You might try it on the other side and come back and just shift over. Feel that you're moving down, not out so much. Pressing into that right foot to shift. All right, next time we move into the right foot, we're going to lift that left heel, lift the knee and step it forward, heel, toe, and lift that back heel and drop it down. Now you can slide this foot back. All right, let's do that again. You can step it. You can slide it back, or you can step it back. See what works for you best today. Weight to the left, step out, lift the heel. So let's try one, sliding it back to decide which one is best for you today. Slide it back, place it, shift it, come forward, lift. So slowing it down even more, experiencing the process of the movement. All right, let's add a little arm movement with that as we step forward with this right. We're going to lift the arms and open as we lift that back heel, draw the hands together and release it down. What about your breath? Inhaling as you step, continue to inhale as you open, and exhale, close. Again, think about a sense of ease through the whole body. That you breathe that in. And imagine it moving through your body. To open, to clear, to allow the energy to flow. One more each side. Breath in. Releasing. Very good. Circle, circle. A little breath in, this sense of lifting and then grounding and connecting back into earth energy. And two of these, lift up to the chest and release, and lift and release. Very good. Another one for the stomach. The hands are positioned here at the pelvis. This left hand is going to lift and we're going to turn and press it out. Pretty good pressure pressing out to this right side. From here we're going to turn the fingers to the back wall and then a great big arc up. And we hold it here for a breath in and out, letting your gaze be beyond your hand. And then the fingers soften and it slides back in and your gaze returns to center. On the right side, we're going to lift the palm, turn it and press. Turn those fingers back and open, great big arc. Holding here, breath in and out. And softening, coming back. Left lifts, palm lifts, press, fingers, so we're rotating the hand, and a great big arc, and a breath in and out. Think about courage, think about strength. softening here. Lifting, pressing, turning those fingers, arcing it up, breath in and out. Just a wonderful word I like to use. To be resolute. We don't use that word too often, do we? To be resolute with what we do, committed. Holding, breathing in, breathing out. Feel that softening as you draw back in. Lift and press. Rotate the hand, arc it up, breath in and out. And soften, float it back down. One more each side, lift. Smiling up at the sky, breath in and out. And soften. Very good. Circle, circle, breath in, this lift, this lightness, this ease, and then settling back down in the stability and remembrance of earth. Shake it out again. Shake out the whole body. Drop your chin and lift it, and drop it and lift it. Maybe one more. Every day, a little neck stretch. And then this time as you drop your gaze, we're going to look over to this right side along the floor and up the wall to the ceiling and across, really observing everything, and back down where the floor and the wall meet. And again up. Maybe open and close your mouth along this little rotation and coming back, and let's do 3 in the other direction. Very good. Shift, rotate side to side. Inhaling one direction, exhaling the other. Very good. Lift and release. Now take that weight into the left leg. We're going to rotate the right foot. We're going to lift the right arm. We're going to lift the left arm, bringing them together. And we're going to bend that right knee, and maybe a slight arch, if that's all right with your back. You know what's best for you. And then a light push off as we take the weight back to the left, rotating that right foot. Inhale and release. Weight shifts to the right. We bring the left hand up and the right. The left foot is out. We take a breath, bend that knee, and a little arch. Think about that stomach line on this left side. Then gently shift it back. Release the hands, and as you do that, rotate that left foot. That lift, that lovely lift and release. Weight shifts to the left. The right foot turns. We lift the right hand. We lift the left hand. Little arch here as we bend the knee. And again, maybe smiling up. And then pushing back, releasing the hands as you rotate that foot. And lift and release. Rotate, lift the left, lift the right as you rotate that left. Bend the knee and arch. Press it back. Release it down. Lift and release. Weight to the left, rotate, lift the right, lift the left. Bend the knee and open here. Feeling that line of the stomach meridians down this right side. One more on each side. This lift and release. And simply holding here. Let those shoulders release. Let the elbows be heavy. The knees are a little bent. The feet are planted into earth energy. The crown of the head is open to the whole cosmos. And we can breathe into the whole body. A sense of expanding and opening the inner space of the body. And then a little expansion as you breathe in, bending the knees, softening, bringing the hands together right here, the stomach and the belly. Maybe that count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Remember that Qigong is all about inviting this sense of vitality, a sense of peacefulness. Very good. And lift and release. And shake it out again. Let's just go back, go over a couple that we did, this wonderful lift, and again, enhancing. The knees are going to bend slightly as we come down, gathering the chi to clear, to open, to tonify, to balance. That's our intention, the stomach meridian, with this movement. Where is your breath? Could you remember to watch your breath a couple of times the rest of the day? To perhaps say to yourself, where is my breath? I move to that flow. Holding here, circling, and releasing. Very good. Couple more of this most basic of Qigong movements, just gathering the Qi and drawing it down to flow down through the whole body. To reset, to rebalance, to replenish body, mind, and spirit. And in closing, bring the palms together, separate them, 3 fingers down, pointer up, thumb over the other fingers, press it out. Lift here, look up, draw a circle. Imagine a white light in your fingertips all the way up and all the way down and under your feet. Palms together as you close that circle and into the heart. I am surrounded by love and light. And then take a breath in and send that out, maybe to some folks that you think about, that you hold in your heart, or maybe to the whole world. May we all be surrounded by love and light. And float it down. Now for closing, we're going to lift palms together, draw down to the heart, one bow to the teachings that they made their way to us. And then the palms turn down, and we bring it around again and a bow to each other for bringing our focus and our energy together today. Have a lovely day, and thank you so much for joining me.